not letting me go back to my other form. Let me back in my warframe! Let me back. I guess I gotta die, apparently. What? Hello there, everyone. How you doing today? Today's going to be a lower energy stream than usual because personally I'm not doing the greatest today, but if you want to help make my day better, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and if hyping's finally available on this channel, please be sure to provide that at your earliest convenience. Today I am farming relics because I want to be able to take advantage of Barokatir's little key thing he gave me when I bought the Hunless ephemera. So that's gonna be a thing. Basically, I bought the Hunless ephemera for 20 or some bucks, the pack, and it gave me a Barokatir key, like where I could buy everything when TennoCon's going on. So that's gonna be interesting, but I'll need a lot of relics and a lot of credits for it. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? One of the people left, of course, and then I loaded. It must have been them. What a shame. What a shame. Well, it's time to shoot, everyone. I have with me a Latron Prime and a Lado Vandal. Let's see how this goes. Now, where is the thing I gotta shoot? Where's the hacking panel? Apparently somebody already took care of it, alright. That would make sense. Get shot, nerds! Get shot, nerds! Get blasted away like the nerds you are! Yeah, the Latron Prime does such good work, I'm not gonna lie, I love that bad boy. It does such good work. And not to mention, it's not bad even without the Incarnate form. It does good damage, it's just like the AoE's fantastic on its Incarnate form, so it's really nice. Anyway, I'd rather be with my teammates, so let's just go all together. Alright, teammates, what you got for me? Who do I gotta murder today, folks? Who do I have to murder today? Also, something I've noticed with Series and Orion is they have their own separate Incarnate gauges on their weapons. Let's say I had an Incarnate on one brother and activate it. I swap to the other brother. He has a fresh gauge that I need to charge, but if I swap back to the other brother, he's still in the Incarnate form. It's a really weird thing I've noticed. It's a really weird thing I've noticed. They each have their own kind of Incarnate form. Cool. AoE shenanigans, we love you! But yeah, red crits forever. Red crit bros forever! Everyone's already getting blasted away. Also, it still feels like they reduced the ribbon sliver drops because they made the ribbon slivers more valuable. Like, you could buy, like, the transmuters and all that with them. So it feels like they made it more valuable to compensate. Which, in my opinion, kind of sucks, but it would make sense. It would make sense. Anyway, pop the Incarnate form once more. And anyone over here ready for a murdering? You're alive? You best believe that's a paddling. You best believe that's a paddling. Anyway, when I'm done with this stream, I'm probably going to try and cut it down into like 15 minutes, because apparently YouTube liked that last time I did that. Like, right as I dropped it, it got like 40,000 impressions, kind of liked it. And people on average watched half the video, so it was good. It was good. I guess I'll take the Hilgen Prime Inner Optics. One of these days I'll make myself a Protea Prime. I just realized I never had myself built a Protea Prime, and I didn't plug my phone in. It's gonna run out of battery if I don't plug it in. I don't want my phone to run out of battery while I'm streaming, because that's how I capture my beautiful face. There we go, it's plugged in. And I still gotta make the Venato Prime one of these days. Wow, this guy's only here for one loop. Cringe. Cringe as hell, bro. Also, I'm turning into a ghost real quick. Enjoy. Become the Ghostbuster! Oh, now they made me swap my leg. Well, that's not very nice. That's my weaker weapon. Evil. Get sent back to the ghostly realm. Yeah. What if I stab you? You're welcome. You're welcome for getting stabbed. Maybe I should play more Caliban one of these days. Caliban has just been sitting on my shelf for a while, or I could just actually try to learn Nidus now that he's been buffed. That's an option. But is it a good option? Shred him. Yes, I'm taking care of myself, J-Pops. Don't worry. Yeah, Venato Prime's actually really good now. That's why I'm even thinking about building it. If it weren't for the fact of the sentient incision, I wouldn't be building it, but like... Why am I not allowed to cast abilities? Why am I not allowed to cast abilities? Who prevented the use of my abilities? Who's being a little nerd about this? Who?
I sat on your head. Abilities were summoned into me instead.
Why'd you do that, Steve? I need the abilities to survive. Steve's being a meanie, chat. Steve being a beanie. Alright, I got my ceramic dagger equipped. I forgot about that. Ceramic dagger's not a bad weapon, actually. Ceramic dagger is not a bad melee. Especially with the incarnate form it's got, and the arcane it has available for itself. It's really good. It's really good for damage. It's just not as good as influence, because, you know, it's influence. I don't think anything will ever be as good as primary influence. That's just how it be. That's just the reality of primary influence. Melee influence, whatever you want to call it, it's influential. Anyway. Hey, you're not allowed to run away. Get back here so I can shred you. But yeah, I am ashamed to admit I spent real money on the Latron Prime because I realized it was in the shop right as it was ending, so I'm like, fuck, I gotta spend money on this. Because I was not waiting until the Latron Prime dropped again, let me tell you. That was not gonna happen. That was not gonna happen. Alright, that's another loop done. Did we get anything worth having this time? That's the question. Also, I know this is probably true with a lot of communities in general, but why are Warframe shorts just like so unbearable, the commenters? Similar thing happened to you a few missions ago. Host migration deactivated your abilities as Gyre, and you didn't get the plus from over time then. And you almost died to Maximus. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks.
These manifestations must not be allowed.
Oh no, the manifestations of one's guilt. I have to shoot my guilt in the face. Shoot the guilt in the face. Ghost bust my guilt. Alright, I got my ult. Hang on. I got my ult. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright, time to shank my guilt in the knees. Now we got ourselves incarnate form to shred everyone in here. Hello, hello, hello. You got to die. It's not letting me go back to my other form. Let me back in my warframe! Let me back. I guess I gotta die, apparently. What? Oh, the game's just fucked up. Alright, good to know. We're gonna have to restart the game. I hate my life. Alright, let's try reconnecting to the squad now. See if that helps at all. Yeah, the game became sliced spaghetti like, yeah, you were using operator to escape damage too much. Alright, there we go. Back to the... There we go. Alright, it's time to murder en masse. How much time do I have left to get the little things? The little itty bitty things. The little itty bitty things. Macaulay! Alright, let's see. We got the reactant we need, which is nice, I guess. We got the reactant we need! Yay! Now we gotta shoot the flying things. Hey, so how about I just don't let you live? Kablammy! I'm looking forward to Barokatir when he comes in for the Tenocon stuff. I'm gonna get, like, everything worth having from him, including Primed Bucket. Especially Primed Bucket. Can you imagine not wanting to buy the Primed Bucket? Cringe, in my opinion. Very cringe that you wouldn't want to buy the Primed Bucket. Alright, time to get back to shooting people. Oh, that's the Lato van. Hang on, that wasn't the gun I wanted to use. That wasn't the gun I wanted to use. Oh, that's good damage. You gotta love that damage. You love that damage. They seem to be semi-liquid, so you could cook with them. Hold up! Let them cook. But yeah, I've been in a space where I've gotten like 3 exclamation marks with this weapon. It's a really good weapon. Also, I cannot wait until I get to put Prime Sure-Footed on these, because those fire statuses just knocking me down so I can't swap or do anything to, you know, undo the fire is really annoying. Alright, Angst. Time for an ass whooping on you. Hello, Angst. Would you like some... Oh, they undid my ults. This is so sad. Alright. I'm gonna take the Magnus Prime Receiver here. I'm gonna take the Magnus Prime Receiver. Why is the Lotus partway off my screen? That's odd. You're doing a bit of gambling. Don't get hit by them. Ah, so you're playing Come Away. Come away, come away, come away, frame. I never really was good at playing Come Away. Como, however you pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce Como. Shoot this man! Shoot him with the ghost-killing bullets! The one specifically designed to kill ghosts!
Face the wrath of my ghost-killing bullets!
Why were you... Oh, it's a Hildren. That's why she was flying. Not playing Como, just not using Prime Sure-Footed and gambling on dealing with them before you're hit. Ah! That would explain it. Yeah, that would explain it. I'm gonna go pop some Gemini emotes. Gemini emotes, go! Go gadget Gemini emotes. Sword in the ground! I love sword. Sword. I like my sword. It's a good sword. Why shouldn't he fly? Do you discriminate against flying people? Have you seen Injustice Superman? Of course I discriminate against people who can naturally fly. No, it's not jealousy. Shut up! One of these days I'm gonna get my hands on Augur's secrets, then my builds will really go crazy. Sure, I'll cast the healing field on you. Let me just, healing field cast. There you go, J-Pops, there you go. Sadly, it's only digital healing, so you're not actually going to recover. It is such a sad state of affairs. Such a sad state of affairs. And as I said, I don't have much energy today, so I'm going to keep today's stream nice and short. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for tuning in for as long as I could manage my stream.